What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Overall pick back in 2021, it's Trey Lance.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be. Ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
On the ready.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. And Lance now to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home? Well, I was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run.
Number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma, it's Kyler Murray.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning it, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I may be an analyst.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to it.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So,
a bullet veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy.
To throw, it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get to him after a gain of... They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
From the 29, Murray. Quick slant to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're...
Throwing on first down is Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They'll get...
Obviously, a guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Second quarter.
Because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their... On now, Tucker McCann. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. McCann's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now. They'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Steps away to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Trey, way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Murray's going to keep it again. There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 75 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but on Sundays here in the NFL, doesn't it look a lot like what we used to see on Saturdays when we called those games?
Yeah, option. Here's Lance to throw it. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good, and that'll bring him back. They found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that...
Everyone's always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Play fake. Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down and going to be a gain of 21 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to throw. Thank you, guys.
Murray now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
He certainly had the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. McCann's kick up and good. Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield.
10 as they take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start the drive with a give to Conner. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Now we're... On 1st and 10 is Conner. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
1st down, Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and...
Now Lance. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They run behind center with Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 41st. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
McCann's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Lance on the keeper. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, maybe I'll give you a bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chest. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches say. I guarantee you, he told the quarterback.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards have just about sewn up this football game. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving.
The ends and points for their team.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's stripped through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Arizona, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks